All right, in lane 1, we've got Josh Black from City of Cambridge. Lane 2, Thomas Spellman from Stowmarket. Lane 3, Kai Patel from Thurrock. Lane 4, Samuel Everett from West Suffolk. Lane 5, Samuel Howard from Hoddesdon. Lane 6, Christopher Howe from City of Cambridge. Lane 7, Killian O'Brien from City of Ely. Lane 8 is Ewan Coakley from Team Ipswich. And it's literally neck and neck at this early stage of the race. Currently in the lead though, lane 2, which is currently Thomas Spielman. He's in the lead. Second place, it is currently Killian O'Brien. Third place, it is Ewan Coakley. Kai Patel now making a move in that second length. He's trying to keep up with Thomas Spellman, knowing the fact he's the pace setter. Can he actually match his pace? Because Thomas Spellman is really moving forward with about a body length ahead of pretty much everyone else at the moment. Lane 6 though, Christopher Howe making a move, as well as also lane 4 as well, which is Samuel Everett. Coming down to the last 100 meters, and lane 6 though, Samuel Howard really making a move. At the moment, still holding the pace is Thomas Spellman and Kai Patel. Also looking good as well. Lane 4, Samuel Everett, also really looking good at this late stage of the race. Coming to the last 50-meter sprint now. Thomas Spellman still holding on. Other swimmers really difficult to try and catch him at this stage of the race. I think he might have this race wrapped up. Depends on this last 50 meters. Does he have that sprint finish? This is what it's all about. At the moment, it's Kai Patel chasing him down. Thomas Spellman right there. So is also Samuel Everett. Also making a move now is lane 6's Christopher Howe as well, doing a move. And lane 7 really upping the pace is Killian O'Brien. Killian O'Brien making a move now as well, up in the pace. You can see where the sprinters are in this race. Thomas Spellman, a lovely smooth stroke. He is still leading this race, and they are still struggling to catch up to him at this late stage of the race. He has been absolutely superb all the way through this race, and it looked like it's going to be Thomas Spellman. Brilliant racing from him. He wins this race. Second place goes to Samuel Everett and Kai Patel in third place. Brilliant racing. Heat 5 over 2 referee. All right, in lane 1, we got Rafael Coliano from City of Cambridge. Lane 2, Robert Elliston from Braintree. Lane 4, George Lovelock from Hitchin. Lane 5, Adam Hazelwood from Puttridge. Lane 6, Alexander Patterson from West Norfolk. Lane 7, Alban Gill from St Albans. And lane 8 is Berkeley Barneycoat from City of Peterborough. So leading the race at the moment, it's looking pretty solid for pretty much all the swimmers, but according to the block is currently Adam Hazelwood. But right next to the lane 2 looking solid as well, which is Robert Elliston. Also looking good is lane 8, which is currently Berkeley Barneycoat. Right next to Alexander Hazelwood, Adam Hazelwood, sorry. And it's neck and neck now. Looks like lane 8 is currently in the lead. It is Berkeley Barneycoats in first place. Second place is Adam Hazelwood. Third place is Robert Elliston. Barkley, Barnaby still in the front there, but Adam Hayes, it's lane 5, which is Adam Hazelwood really fighting back though. It's between these two currently, but right behind them, any one of these swimmers can have that sprint finish towards the end, and this is where it gets really good at the moment, coming to the last 50 meters and leading the race at the moment is still Barkley Barnicoat. Right next to him though is Adam Hazelwood with Alexander Patterson right next to him. Alexander Patterson making some real inroads now. Barkley Barnicoat still leading this race. Can he come through with the last 25 meters to go? Right next to those, Adam Hazelwood. He's next to him at the moment. Also looking good is lane 1, which is Rafael Culiano. We know how good he has been this championships. He's also coming up strongly now. It's going to be really fascinating to see the last 50 meters. It's going to be close between Adam Hazelwood and Berkeley Barnicoat now. Who's going to get the win? It's going to be close. It looks like it's going to be Berkeley Barnicoat gets the win. Second place is Adam Hazelwood. And third place, a great finish in there out of nowhere, is George Lovelock. Brilliant stuff. Heat 6, over to you, referee. All right, lane 1, we've got Oliver Fuller from City of Cambridge. Lane 2, Chun Hu Chan from Watford. Lane 3, Kieran Ng from City of Peterborough. Lane 4, Tyler Stone from City of Norwich. Lane 5 is Ben Buckley from City of Norwich. Lane 6 is Samuel Jeffrey from Hatfield. Lane 7, Daniel De Filippo from Flitwick. Lane 8 is George Little from Bedford. Just a reminder, folks, about shopping. It is Mother's Day, which probably doesn't really count for you. Well, it might count for you if you like that costume or whatever for yourselves. But just to let you know that the hoodies are closing at 1:30 today. So if you haven't got a hoodie, please get one. They are closing today at 1:30. The other shop is also open today as well for some accessories somewhere. So it's brilliant stuff. Back to the swimming though, and this is really good stuff from Tyler Stone, leading the race. Right next to him though, his teammates at the moment, Ben Buckley, setting the paces for the City of Norwich as they come towards the last 100 meters. Have they gone out too fast, or is this a great pace all the way through this race? It's going to be difficult to catch them, but right behind them at the moment, in lane 6 at the moment, it is Samuel Jeffrey from Hatfield. Can he catch up to them? A great racing here for Tyler Stone. Ben Buckley wanting to set themselves good times for a great lane in the finals or even making the finals. It's going to be fascinating to see, but great pacing here for the two Norwich boys, Tyler Stone and Ben Buckley. Samuel Jeffrey right behind them though. Also catching up now, it is Kieran Ng in lane 3. And lane 2 as well, Chun Hu Chan doing pretty well as well. In the last 50 meters now, and it's Tyler Stone in front. He's been superb from start to finish at the moment. Can he finish it off with the win? Second place, Ben Buckley. Third place, there's Samuel Jeffrey. It is really close for that third place position at the moment. They're all fighting for the final places. Chun Hu Chan, Kieran Ng, and Samuel Jeffrey. This is really exciting stuff, folks. But look at what an exhibition swim here from Tyler Stone, the local boy from Norwich. He is coming through absolutely extremely impressive. Let's give it up for Tyler Stone. Great swim from him. He'll be absolutely excited about that. Second place is Ben Buckley, also a Norwich boy, and coming third place, and a great finish there from Kieran Ng. He just finished at the front of Samuel Jeffrey in fourth place. Heat 7, over to you, referee. All right, the second last heat. In lane 1, we've got Henry Mann from Norwich Swan. Lane 2, James McGettigan from Thurrock. Lane 3, James Noble from Norwich Swan. Lane 4, Charlie Rogers from Basildon Phoenix. Lane 5, Charlie Ruddle from Team Ipswich. Lane 6, Charlie McKinnon from Norwich Swan. Lane 7, Simon Piazeski from Witham Dolphins. Lane 8 is Harvey Durham from City of Norwich. We've got a lot of Charlies in this race and 2 Jameses. This is going to be difficult to commentate on. But leading the race at the moment is Charlie Rogers. Second place at the moment, James McGettigan. Third place, James Noble. Fourth place, Charlie Ruddle. The 2 Charlies versus the 2 Jameses. Sorry, I had to put that in. Charlie Rogers, a great lead from him. What a swimmer. It's going to be fascinating to see what time he gets. So it's a good, solid lead here from Charlie Rogers. Charlie Ruddle in second place. James Noble in third. James McGettigan in fourth. Fifth place is Harvey Durham. Sixth place, Charlie McKinnon. Has anybody got to catch the super impressive Charlie Rogers in lane 4? Right behind him, though, trying to catch up to him is Charlie Ruddle, as well as also James Noble in lane 3. They're really doing their best now. They know they need to come up with something extraordinary for this last 50 meters now, with Charlie Rogers with a very, very comfortable lead of about 4 seconds. But the races for that second place at the moment, James Noble and Charlie Ruddle. Also, James McGettigan as well is also in this race as well, but coming through strongly. And what a swim here. Once again, we've seen 2 impressive swimmers with the previous heats with Tyler Stone. And now we've seen Charlie Rogers, what he can do, and what an impressive swim from the Basildon Phoenix swimmer as he's coming through flying. It is going to win it. It's definitely Charlie Rogers. A great swim from him. It looks like Charlie Ruddle's going to hang on to that second place, and third place is going to go to James Noble, the local lad from Norwich Swan. He 8, over to you, referee. Right, lane 1, we've got Cub Madison from Patridge. Lane 2, Lewis Jarrett from Thurrock. Lane 3, Joshua Sakri from City of Peterborough. Lane 4, Olivier Vedran from City of Norwich. Lane 5, Reese Burns from Chancellor. Lane 6, Joshua Jones from West Norfolk. Lane 7, Frank Lamb from City of Peterborough. Lane 8, Alexander Bohr from Potter's Bar. And we know this is going to be a good race. We notice the names of Joshua Sakri, Olivia Vedran, the local legend that is in City of Norwich, and Reese Burns as well, leading the race. Fantastic race here we got coming up. Also looking good as well at this early stages are Lewis Jarrett in lane 2. But currently leading the race is Joshua Sakri in lane 3. A lovely smooth stroke here from most of these lads. Looking at Olivia Vedran really saving himself here for the last 100 meters. He has got a lovely stroke as he comes up next to Joshua Sakri, still holding on here for the first 100 meters. Also looking good as well is Reese Burns in that third place position. Fourth place currently is still Lewis Jarrett, and also Cub Madison looking really solid. These 5 swimmers now pulling ahead of the rest of the pack. The winner, I think, is going to come from these first 5 lanes. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. But all of a sudden, you see Olivia Vedran starting to pull away. Coming behind him though, Reese Burns is really trying to match his pace or beats his pace. And right behind him is Joshua Sakri, still hanging on to that third place. But right next to him is Lewis Jarrett and Cub Madison. This is going to be epic now, coming to the last 50 meters. Olivia Vedran now coming to the finish line with 50 meters to go. Can he get that first place position? Reese Burns is 2 seconds behind him now. Third place is really, really close there with Lewis Jarrett and Joshua Sakri. Also looking good is Cub Madison now, really making a late surge as well. In lane 7, Frank Lamb, he's been brilliant in all championships. Can he make a last late move? But what a race, what a swim from the all-impressive legend in Norwich, which is Olivia Vedran, as he finishes in first place. Well done to Olivia. He finishes first. Second place is going to go to Reese Burns. And in third place, a great swim there for Lewis Jarrett from Thurrock, as he finishes in third place.
Event 322, the female 100-meter butterfly heat, 1 of 10. Over to you, referee. In lane 2, Ida Corcoran from Flitwick. In lane 3, Amber Line from Cambridge. In lane 4, Isla Stewart, Peterborough. From Biggleswade in lane 5, Florence Whittaker. And from Basildon Phoenix in lane 6, Eleanor Buckley. We have the unstoppable Ida Corcoran, sports class 9, swimming in lane 2. Isla Stewart in lane 4, turning first. Ida in for her final 50. Swimmers in lanes 6 are aged 15 and Ida 16 years old. Touching the wall first, Isla Stewart in lane 4, followed by Amber Line, by Eleanor Buckley and by Florence Whittaker. Last 25 metres for the brilliant Ida Corcoran. Looks like a brilliant time to me. Nice work. Heat 2, over to you, referee. Neve Bunker from Flitwick is in lane 1. Alicia Morton from Basildon Phoenix in lane 2. Naomi Rose Conde in lane 3 from Bishop Stortford. Freya May is in lane 4 from Leiston. Anastasia Wall from City of Norwich is in lane 5. Charlotte Pound from Putteridge in lane 6. Valentina Tinarello from Potter's Bar in lane 7. And Ava Turner from Basildon Phoenix in lane 8. Super close at the wall. Charlotte Pound turns first, followed by Anastasia Wall. Last 25 metres and it's really, really close across the water. I think Anastasia Wall in lane 5 might just have the edge on this. Can she hold that? Got my eye also on Ava Turner in lane 8, who's powering forward now. In fact, I think Ava Turner has just taken pole position. Indeed, she has. Incredible. Well done, ladies. Heat 3, over to you, referee. In lane 1, Claudia Barb, City of Cambridge. Eloise Conway from Halstead is in lane 2. Francesca Barber from City of Norwich is in lane 3. Amber Flitton, Dunstable in lane 4. Lydia Newell, Chelmsford, lane 5. Mia Gray, Norwich Swan, lane 6. Amory Njuawa from Putteridge in lane 7. And in lane 8, Scarlett Yoslin from Bishop Stortford. Another close heat. It's Amory Njuawa in lane 7, turning first, followed by Amber Flitton. Very closely followed by Francesca Barber. But Amory looks to me like she's leading this coming into the last 25. But she's got very, very close competition from Francesca Barber in lane 3. In fact, I think Francesca may well just have overtaken. Yes. And now we are a battle for second touch in lanes 4, 5, 6 and 7. But it's first touch to Francesca Barber, second touch to woo, Mia Gray. Heat 4, over to you, referee. In lane 1, Bethany Rumsby, Norwich Swan. In lane 2, Charlotte Jenkinson, Peterborough. Amelia Prozio from Putteridge is in lane 3. Millie Johnson from West Norfolk is in lane 4. And in lane 5, Louise Webster from Thurrock. Tia Gregory from Stevenage is in lane 6. Lily Mae Ware from Basildon Phoenix is in lane 7. And in lane 8, Emma Cushion from the City of Peterborough. Who's that in 6th? It's Tia Gregory. Looks to me like she's got the first touch. Yes, she has indeed. Finalists for event 321 open male 200 metre breaststroke have been confirmed. Please check them out. And withdrawals by 12 noon, please. Back to the race. 25 metres and counting. And I'm watching Bethany Rumsby in lane 1. Amelia Pozzio in lane 3 and Tia Gregory in lane 6, all in contention for a first touch. Oh, keep your eye on Lily Mae Ware as well. But no, Bethany Rumsby nicked it. Yes, girl. Heat 5, over to you, referee. In lane 1, Isabella Porzio, Putteridge. In lane 2, Antonia Elias, Hatfield. In lane 4, Eleanor Bath Warrenalp, Chelmsford. In lane 5, Amelia Saunders, Norwich Swan. Isabella Stratton Tomset from Colchester is in lane 6. Annabelle Kett, Peterborough in lane 7. And Honor Beverstock, Hatfield in lane 8. So close again across the lanes. I'm watching 4. Eleanor Bath Warrenalp turns first. Fractions of a second after, it's Isabel Porzio. In fact, Isabel looks to me like she got a great turn. It's going to go to the wire on the first touch here, but I am still watching Eleanor lead this one at the moment. And in fact, scratch that, Amelia Saunders may just have taken the lead. Keep your eye on Honor Beverstock as well in lane 8. She's got some business, but it's going to be Amelia Saunders touching first. Good work. Heat 6, over to you, referee. Tierney Rooney from Thurrock in lane 1. Lexi Goodman, Basildon Phoenix is in lane 2, and also Basildon Phoenix swimmer Abigail Rogers is in lane 3. In lane 5, Emily Pack from Cambridge. In lane 6, Lucy Clark from Chelmsford. Malika Magdaladen is in lane 7 from Putteridge. And in lane 8, Holly Gilbertson from Norwich. And it's Malika Magdalene turning first, followed by Tierney Rooney and followed by Lexi Goodman. And here they come. In fact, I've got my eye on Tierney Rooney leading this really just within fractions. Abigail Rogers now looking great, as is Malika. It may well just be Malika's. Oh, no, it was Abigail Rogers, followed by Malika Dagdalen, and then followed by Tierney Rooney. Nice. Heat 7, over to you, referee. Eleanor McLeod is in lane 1 from Putteridge. Chloe Barnard from Basildon Phoenix in lane 2. In lane 3, Chloe Armstrong, Team Ipswich. And in lane 4, Isabel Mather, City of Cambridge. From Watford in lane 5, Amy Boreham. In lane 6, Emily Pitcher, Norwich Swan. Ruby May Chioboro from Watford is in lane 7. And Evie Greenhalgh, City of Norwich, is in lane 8. It's lane 4, I think, touching first. Isabel Mather, very, very close. So look, a couple of seconds in it across all 8 lanes. Got my eye on Chloe Barnard. She has got a pacey fly stroke over there in lane 2 and leads, I think, at this 25-metre mark and counting. Yep, beginning now to push herself forward. Can she retain that fraction of a lead that she's got? Is Chloe Armstrong going to close it down and take it from her? Nice work. Chloe Barnard touches first. Chloe Armstrong second. Amy Boreham third. Heat 8, over to you, referee. Sophie Dowding from Team Ipswich is in lane 1. Alexa Mann, Dunmo Atlanta in lane 2. Sadie Hunter, City of Peterborough is in lane 3. In lane 4, Charlotte Smith, Norwich Swan. Jasmine Carter, Basildon Phoenix is in lane 5, and also from Basildon Phoenix in lane 6 is Sophie Palmer. Summer Everson from Watford is in lane 7, and Rebecca Keatley from Cambridge in lane 8. They're at the wall and turned, and it's Charlotte Smith turning first, followed by Sophie Palmer and then by Jasmine Carter. Let's see what the second half of this heat looks like. Norwich Swan, Charlotte Smith really opening up her lead now. And I'm watching lanes 2, 3 and 5 in contention for second touch. Jasmine Carter now tracking Charlotte Smith down, but there's no catching that Swan. She's in for first touch. Who's in for second? Jasmine Carter. Heat 9 of 10. Over to you, referee. Miss Poppy McGill is swimming in lane 1 from Putteridge. Lara Traherne from Peterborough is in lane 2. Olivia Greenall, City of Norwich, is in lane 3. Georgia Holgate, City of Cambridge, in lane 4. Amelia Fennell, Basildon Phoenix, in lane 5. Kate Cotter, Chelmsford, in lane 6. And in lane 8, Rebecca Coogan from Thurrock. Very close between Georgia Holgate and Olivia Greenall at the wall there. And out of that turn, Olivia Greenall really opens up her lead. So it's Olivia Greenall in pole position at the moment, and I'm watching lanes 1, 4, 5 and 6 in contention for the second touch. Doesn't look to me like anyone's catching Olivia anytime soon. But Kate Cotter's doing a good job of trying. Olivia Greenall touches first, Kate Cotter second, Amelia Fenner third. Heat 10, over to you, referee. Final heat of this event. Jessica Medlicott is swimming in lane 1 from Dunstable. Eva Ives from Hatfield is in lane 2. Millie Harris, West Norfolk, in lane 3. Sky Carter, Basildon Phoenix, is in lane 4. Grace Greenhalgh, City of Norwich, in lane 5. Chloe Butler, Norwich Swan, in lane 6. And Genevieve White, City of Cambridge, she's swimming in lane 8. Sky Carter turning first, followed by Millie Harris, and then by Grace Greenhalgh. Trio in 3, 4 and 5, leading this pack of 7. Millie Harris now has just got the edge on Sky Carter. I think it's so close. Whose is this going to be? It's a Millie Harris Sky Carter blast off. Looks to me like it's Millie Harris's first touch. Yes, it was. Sky Carter touching in second. Grace Greenhalgh in third. Nice work, girls. Glorious.
All right, event 323, the open male 400 meter freestyle. Heat 1, over to you, referee. All right, okay, we got 6 heats. In lane 1, we got Kieran Tulumi from Puttridge. Lane 2, Lachlan Shaw from Flitwick. Lane 3, Hayden Hall from Devon. Lane 5 is Corey Hare from Team Ipswich. Lane 6 is Philip Spalding from Puttridge. Lane 7, Jacob Desoy from Runnymede. We have 2 swimmers in the para category. Sports class 14 is Corey Hare, and sports class 8 is Jacob Desoy. So 400 meters, we have 8 lengths of the pool. So Grace start chair from Hayden Hall in lane 4. All of these boys there'll be no finals. This is their final. So we shall keep an eye on the age groups. So currently in the 15-year category, we got Kieran Salome, Lachlan Shaw, Hayden Hall, and Philip Spalding. So we'll keep an eye on the 15-year-olds. The 17 years and over categories are Jacob Desoy and Corey Hare. So coming up to the halfway stage and looking good here from Hayden Hall in lane 4, but it's really close between lanes 2, 3, 4, and 5. Corey Hare, Luke Shaw, Kieran Salome. Coming into the halfway stage. And leading the race at the moment is lane 4, Hayden Hall. Corey Hare in second place. Third place is currently Kieran Salome. Luke Shaw in fourth place. But it's all about the second half of this race. It's starting to put away slightly as Hayden Hall. He's trying to set a great time for the 15-year-old category. Knowing the fact he's got a few swimmers ahead of him. With Tyler Stone, there's a load of swimmers. So he's trying to set the best time he could possibly get. To get into that middle position. So he currently leads the race. Hayden Hall right behind him though. Hunting him down is Kieran Salome, Luke Shaw in second, Corey Hare in third, and Philip Spalding now in fifth place currently. So coming up now to the last 100 meters, and it's Hayden Hall set himself a good pace. Let's see whether he's got that sprint finish at the end. Luke Shaw and Kieran Salome making some inroads now, fussing up their pace. Right behind him though, with a second behind. Hayden Hall still holding on to it. Right behind him though, great battle there from Kieran Salome and Luke Shaw, all in the same 15-year age group category. So this is going to be really fascinating. Corey Hare in fourth place. Coming up now to the last 50 meters, and it's still Hayden Hall with a fantastic, smooth, long stride as he's coming through in the last 50 meters. Can he hold on? It's going to be close with Kieran Salome now in second. Luke Shaw and Lachlan Shaw in that third place position. Who's got that sprint finish between these three? This is where it's races at the moment. All these boys are 15 years age group category. Hayden Hall still hanging on to that lead. Kieran Salome doing everything possible to try and break it down. All of a sudden, Lachlan Shaw's got a late start finish here at the end, but it looks like it's going to be Hayden Hall. Hayden Hall's going to hold on. Has he got to get enough time to win a medal? It's Hayden Hall who wins the race. Second place goes to Kian Salumi and Lachlan Shaw in third place. Let's keep an eye on that time, 4:37.25. It's really good to have our para swimmers here with us at the moment, doing brilliantly well, and I hope we can give Jacob DeSoy a great sort of lead up to his last length now. So Jacob now coming to the last 50 meters. Absolute brilliant effort here from Jacob as he now comes through towards the last 25 meters. Let's bring him home, folks. These swimmers are my heroes. They are absolutely superb and a great representation for the para community. Brilliant stuff. Well done, Jacob. Heat 2, over to you, referee. All right, in lane 1, we've got Tyler Stone from City of Norwich in the 15-year category. Lane 2, Ryan Wimpenny from Chessons in the 15-year category. Lane 3, Jamie Wilson from West Norfolk in the 16-year category. Lane 4, Daniel DeFilippo from Flitwick in the 16-year category. Lane 5, Sanad Rahas from the City of Peterborough in the 16-year category. Lane 6 is Charlie Birdsall from City of Cambridge in the 15-year category. Lane 7, Stuart Butler from Dunstable in the 15-year category. And lane 8, Ethan Wallace from Norwich Swan in the 15-year category. Remember that time, folks, 4:37 from Hayden Hall. This is what they're looking for. That's their milestone at the moment. We shall see how they go. But in the 16-year category, currently leading the races, Jamie Wilson in lane 3. Tyler Stone there, leading the 15-year-old category at the moment. So 1, 2, 3, Jamie Wilson first. Second, Sanad Rehas and Daniel DeFilippo in third place for the 16-year category. Tyler Stone is currently in first place for the 15 years. Right behind him, though, is Evan Wallace and from Norwich Swan in the lane 8. And right next to Tyler Stone is Ryan Wimpenny from Chessons. What a race we have here, folks, with almost 200 meters to go at the halfway stage. And it's neck and neck between Jamie Wilson and Daniel DeFilippo. Tyler Stone still leading the race there with Evan Wallace in lane 8 doing really well for Norwich Swan. In the 15-year category, Can Tyler Stone win this race in the 15-year category? Can Jamie Wilson hold on to the win for the 16-year category at the halfway stage? He is currently leading right behind him, though, with half a second. It is currently Daniel DeFilippo with third place, Sinard Reha. So we know what Sinard is like. He can race this boy. He is a good second half swimmer, and he is doing really well at the moment. Second, Tyler Stone now leading the 15-year category and also catching up to the boys in front of him. Great pace setting from them. Also doing well at the moment is currently Evan Wallace in lane 8 at the moment, still hanging in there. But it's currently Tyler Stone. He's started to put away for the 15-year category. 16 years. Wow, look at this. 100th of a second now between Jamie Wilson and Daniel DeFilippo. Third place, Tyler Stone has moved up to the third position. Trying to set a good time for a medal for the 15-year category. What a race we have here, folks. It's going to be a sprint finisher for the 100 meters between Jamie Wilson and Daniel DeFilippo as they're coming towards the last 100 meters. This is epic stuff. Tyler Stone looking super impressive there for the 15-year category. He turns first for them. First place, though, for the 16 years is Daniel DeFilippo. Second place, Jamie Wilson. Can each one of these swimmers make it good time for themselves, or can Tyler Stone come through and win it for the 15-year-olds? We shall see come through to the later stages of these races. Fantastic racing here between Daniel DeFilippo and Jamie Wilson. Daniel DeFilippo is starting to take a slight lead between the two, but there's nothing in it. Tyler Stone now also catching up to them quick, is coming down to the 50-meter sprint. Wow, folks, we literally 800th of a second between Daniel DeFilippo in first, Jamie Wilson in second, and Tyler Stone in third. Wow, what a race we have. Look at Tyler Stone, though. He's starting to catch up to these boys in the sprint finish for a 25-meter swim. Wow, who would have thought it comes down to these 25 meters? But it has. Daniel DeFilippo is now in the lead. Jamie Wilson is trying to hang on. Tyler Stone is in there. He knows he's got these two guys to really give him a good time. But what a race we have here, folks. And look, it's going to be Daniel DeFilippo wins it. Wow, great race from them. It's second place going to Jamie Wilson, and a great time there for Tyler Stone, 4:26.4. He'll be hoping that is enough for a medal. So we shall keep an eye on for that. Heat 3, over to you, referee. Right, in lane 1, we've got Rowan Brennan from Basildon Phoenix in the 17 years and over category, sports class 10 for the Paris Swimmers. Lane 2, Oliver Fuller from City of Cambridge in the 15-year category. Lane 3, Archie Tabbitt from Newhall in the 15-year category. Lane 4, Thomas Ford from Basildon Phoenix in the 17 years and over category. Lane 5, Thomas Spellman from Stowmarket in the 17 years and over category. Lane 6 is Danilo Kravchenko from Newhall in the 16-year category. Lane 7, Patrick Novak from City of Peterborough in the 15-year category. And lane 8, Luke Owens from Patridge in the 15-year category. So this is going to be absolutely fascinating stuff. As we know, Daniel DeFilippo's time 4:25 for the 16 years. Tyler Stone 4:26. So keep an eye on those times for the 15-year category. But leading the race at the moment, and a good race it is Archie Tabbitt in first, or shall I say, Thomas Ford. Second place is currently Danilo Kravchenko, with third place Archie Tabbitt. Now leading the race now, Danilo Kravchenko, great second length from him. A third length, shall I say. Thomas Ford in second, Archie Tabbert in third, Oliver Fuller in fourth. Also doing well at the moment, Oliver Fuller, Archie Tabbert. And looking at these two now, Thomas Ford really starting to press on the gas in lane 4. Also, Danilo Kravchenko holding on to the halfway stage, and this is where the race is at with 4 lengths to go. Oliver Fuller starting to press ahead there in third place. He's in the 15-year category. Okay, we have the finals up on the board. Available for the event 322, the female 100-meter butterfly. Can all withdrawals be done by 12:20? No later than that, please. 12:20. Back to the race, and Thomas Ford surging ahead now with 100 meters to go. A fantastic swim from him. It's very, very difficult to catch him at this stage. Second place, Danilo Kravchenko, but right behind him, Rowan Brennan and Oliver Fuller in fourth place. Rowan Brennan, a great 2 lengths there with 100 meters to go. Look at Luke Owens, though, in lane 8 for the 15-year category. Also starting to power ahead now. He knows he needs to beat that 4:26 at the moment for Tyler Stone. There's only one more swim ahead of them, so they pretty much guaranteed to get a medal if they can get underneath that time. But what a great swim here from Thomas Ford for the 17-year and over category. He's trying to set a great time for himself to have any chance of getting to the medal contentions. Also coming through Fossey now, Rowan Brennan doing really well. And lane 8 though, Luke Owens, what a great finishing from him. Looking solid there. Oliver Fuller really giving his all. He's got Rowan Brennan to help him. And it's going to be really close here at the end here for second place. But what a win here from Thomas Ford, who sets a great time of 4:21. And looking at this at the moment, who's going to get second place? It looks like it's going to be Luke Owens with 4:28. It looks like Tyler Stone is just ahead of him from the previous heat. Heat 4, over to you, referee. All right, lane 1, we've got Oliver Fenwick from Hatfield. Lane 2, Ben Davison from Hatfield. Lane 3, Jake Lloyd from Bishop Stortford. Lane 4, Ben Harlett from Team Ipswich. Lane 5, Will Riley from Team Ipswich. Lane 6, George Carter from Studio Cambridge. Lane 7, Kets Yakai from Hatfield. And 8 is Daniel Williams from Hatfield. In the 16-year category, we've got Oliver Fenwick. We have Will Riley, and we also have Kets Yakai. All the rest are 17 years and over. So great start there from Oliver Fenwick and lane 1, who's doing brilliantly well at the moment. The 16 years know they need to beat the time of 4:25 set by Daniel DeFilippo in the second heat. So great start there from Oliver from Hatfield, doing a great swim with his teammate next to him. Ben Davison doing brilliantly well as well. Also City of Cambridge swimmer there, George Carter in lane 6. We know how good he's been in all championships. He's been brilliant. Lane 4 though, Ben Harlitz as well, teammate switch. But it's still very, very early days. Kets Kai also in this as well. As it comes to the turn, Oliver Fennick in front by about 1 second only. Second place is George Carter. Third place, Ben Harlett. Lovely smooth stroke there from Oliver Fennick, making it effortless. Really, really strong stroke. As it comes towards the halfway stage, can he keep the stroke going? Can he pull away from the sprinters as he comes through now with 200 meters to go? Second place and a great swim there for George Carter now. Literally 1 second behind him. Third place though, looking good is Kets Kai. Also looking solid as well is Ben Harlett from lane 4. Remember that time, Oliver Fennick needs to be 4:25 from Daniel DeFilippo. Wow, what an intense race is going to be for the last 100 meters. We'll definitely see who the sprinters are. You can see all of a sudden Kets Kai up in his pace. So is also George Carter, looking strong at this stage of the race. Oliver Fennick's hanging in there at the moment, trying to keep that lead, but it looks like George Carter is starting to push now. He's in front, just in front of Oliver Fennick, with Kets Kai and Ben Harlett still in this race as well. 100 meters to go. It looks like a sprint finish for these swimmers. Can they pace themselves and get a good time for a gold or silver or bronze? This is going to be fascinating stuff, folks, as it comes towards the last 50 meters. Brilliant entertainment. I love these long distance swims. They're absolutely fantastic. And coming through now, Oliver Fennick now pressing on the gas. Where did he come from all of a sudden? He knows he's in a race here. He said he's been leading from the front. He doesn't want to give that up. But it's George Carter still in front of him by about 600th of a second. It's really close between these two. Ben Harlett, though, in third place. He's pulling ahead of Kets Kai, but Kets Kai still in this race. So is Ben Harlett. It's got to come down to the wire. George Carter, though, really pressing on the gas. Oliver Fenwick really trying his best to keep up with him, but looking at George Carter, he's pressed on the gas. He's like a little motor engine in the back there, and it looks like he's going to get the win. He's going to set a great time for George Carter. He gets first place. Second place goes to Oliver Fenwick with a great time of 4:25.63. It's going to be close between him and Daniel DeFilippo in the finals there, and coming through strongly there in third place is Ben Harlett. Brilliant finish from him. The penultimate heat, Heat 5. Over to you, referee. All right, in lane 1, we've got Zach Fellows from St Albans. Lane 2, Jacob Bacon from Peterborough. Lane 3, Kian Lee from Cedar Peterborough. Lane 4, George Hooper from St Albans. Lane 5, Connor Mintz from Basildon Phoenix. Lane 6 is Oscar Hunter from Norwich Swan. Lane 7, Daniel Thompson from Thurrock. Lane 8, Brandon McDonald Williams from Bishop Stortford. So we have one 15-year-old in here, Jacob Bacon. The time to beat is 4:26 from Tyler Stone from City of Norwich to get the gold medal. The 16-year-olds in this group are Zach Fellows and Connor Mint and Oscar Hunter. And the rest are 17 years and over. So great start there for lane 4, which is George Hooper. But there's literally a pack of wolves right behind him, though, hunting him down. Really doing well there at the moment is Daniel Thompson in lane 7, who's keeping up with his pace. Second place for him, third place at the moment, Connor Mint. He's trying to get the time of 4:25. He knows he needs to get underneath it to get any chance of a medal. George Hooper doing brilliantly well for St Albans there. He's still in front, just right next to them, doing well is Daniel Thompson from Thurrock. He's really pressing the gas as he turns first, and he's gone ahead now. Coming up to the halfway stage and the last link to the halfway. We got Daniel Thompson in front, George Hooper second, Connerman right behind him though. This is going to be a fascinating second half. Oscar Hunter now also in this race. Really doing well to keep up with these 4 in front of him. As they turn to the halfway stage, and it's still Daniel Thompson in front. Right next to the George Hooper. It's Connor Minson third. Fourth place, Oscar Hunter. These 4 swimmers are starting to move away from the rest of the pack. Absolutely brilliant swimming. Really fascinating stuff. You can see at the moment Connor Mint now starting to make a move now as well. Right next to him is George Hooper keeping up with them. Daniel Thompson still in first though. It's literally within 0.2 of a second within each other. Absolutely brilliant racing here. Fourth place, Oscar Hunter still in this race as well. Jacob Bacon trying to make a move. He knows he's got a time to beat to get that gold medal for the 15-year category of 4:26 from Tyler Stone. Can he beat that time to get a gold medal for the 15-year category? It's going to be fascinating stuff. It's coming through now. And a strong finishing here from George is Connor Mint, who's leading the race. Second place now. Behind him is currently Oscar Hunter. Third place, George Hooper. Oscar Hunter now starting to make a move. He can see that Connor Mint is trying to go ahead. Can he keep up with him? He's up in his pace levels, and all of a sudden, it is now between Connor Mint and Oscar Hunter, who's starting to move away from the 2 behind him. This is brilliant racing, folks. What entertainment we have here. As they're coming through now towards the last 50 meters, it is still Connor Mint in front. Oscar Hunter chasing him down really, really hard, and is coming down with about 1 second between the 2 now. Connor Mint really starting to press on the gas, but has he done enough to chase away Oscar Hunter and George Hooper behind him? It looks very, very close, but hanging on tightly is Connor Mint. What a great race from him. Connor Mint going for the 16-year category, trying to be the time of 4:25. Can he get underneath it to get to medal position? It's going to be really, really fascinating stuff. But look at this at the moment. What a race here from Connor Mint. Connor Mint's going to get it. Brilliant stuff. 4:17. Pretty much guaranteed to get a medal. Second place goes to Oscar Hunter, and third place, and look at the time for Jacob Bacon as well, 4:25. He gets the gold for the 15-year-old category. Well done to Jacob Bacon to getting that gold medal just in front of Tyler Stone. All right, here we go, folks. The last heat and the final. And we do the roll call again. In lane 1, Harrison Shaw from Flitwick. In lane 2, Robert Fenner from Basildon Phoenix. In lane 3, Daniel McGuinness from Basildon Phoenix. Lane 4, Daniel Balsey from Hatfield. In lane 5, Ryan Wall from Cedar Cambridge. In lane 6, Patch Robinson from Team Ipswich. In lane 7, Adam O'Neill from Bedford. And in lane 8, Luke Martel from Watford. Over to you, referee. All these boys are 17 years and over. Can't really call them boys anymore. They're more men. And they're doing brilliantly starts. As you can see, literally a wave of swimmers. Great kicking styles from each and every single one of them at the moment, keeping pace with each other, making sure that not giving anybody a gap in front. Really fascinating stuff here. Looking at the middle of the pool at the moment between 4 and 5. Daniel Balsi and Ryan Wall, 1 and 2. 3 at the moment is Daniel McGuinness. But it's really, really close. You're looking about 1 second in between every single swimmer. The first 100 meters is important. You don't want to go too fast, but you also don't want to go too slow. You just want to get it absolutely right. And leading the race at the moment is those 3 swimmers in 3, 4, and 5. Lane 8 doing well as well to keep up with them. So Daniel Balsi leads, Daniel McGuinness in second, Daniel McGuinness in third, Ryan Warren second, Luke Martel in third. Absolutely brilliant racing. Really, really tense and close. Brilliant stuff. So Daniel Balsi in first, Ryan Warren second, Daniel McGuinness in third. No change there. However, coming up nicely is Robert Fenner in lane 2, who's doing really well at the moment. Still keeping pace though. Luke Martel, Adam O'Neill still in this as well as Patch Robinson is still in there. Who's got that sprint finish as they come to the halfway stage and pulling ahead now, trying to make a move from Hatfield is Daniel Balsi and Ryan Moore doing everything possible to keep up with them. Right behind them though is Robert Fenner in third, Daniel McGuinness in third now, and we're really going to be fascinating for the second half of this race. Can they catch up with Daniel Balsi and Ryan Moore? Have they made the perfect move to stretch ahead now, making other swimmers ache to try and get up to them? This is going to hurt, really, really hurt. And they're coming through strongly. It's still these front 2 swimmers pacing each other well. Ryan Wall, Daniel Balsi, who's going to get that gold medal. This is going to be crucial as they're coming to the turn. What a race we have here, folks. It's really, really close here between Ryan Wall and Daniel Balsi. Ryan Wall now starting to make a move. Has he gone out too soon? We shall see. Daniel Balsi still hanging on to him, looking at him carefully. He's saying to him, not a chance, buddy. You're not going anywhere. I'm still keeping up with you. But Ryan Wall doing everything possible. He knows the strategies. Both these swimmers know their strategies. And they're pushing away from the rest of the pack. Have they done enough now? All of a sudden, Ryan Wall making a move, but has he gone out too fast? Daniel Balsi really still hanging in there. It's going to come down to the wire there in the 50-meter sprint. It's going to come down. Third place, though, looking good. There's currently Pat Robinson in third place. This is brilliant stuff, folks. Second place, Robert Fenner and Daniel McGuinness fighting for that bronze medal position. Not necessary, though, depending on the time from the previous heats. We shall see. But it's going to come down to the wire. 50 meters to go. Wow, it's hard to call. There's literally half a second in between. Ryan Warner in front. But Daniel Balsi is doing everything possible to try and match this pace. It is going to come down to the wire. Has Daniel Balsi got enough to challenge Ryan Wall? Ryan Wall really immense now. Look at his pace of his kicking. He is absolutely extreme. He's starting to pull away from Daniel Balsi. He has got enough here, I think, to win it. He's going to get the gold. It depends on the previous race, though. And it looks like he's going to go to Ryan Wall, who wins it. Daniel Balsi gets second place. And look at this bronze medal position as well. Who's going to get it? Wow, that was close. It looks like Pat Robinson gets it. Is it enough for the bronze? We shall see from the previous results. Big round of applause, folks, for these swimmers. They've been absolutely superb. And I think that's the best way to close off this morning's session, without a question of a doubt. There'll be 10-minute warm down, and then we come back for the second half of our day sessions at 12:55 for the warm-up. So, go half an hour, folks. Have a nice break. I think we all need it. And I'll see you all back here at 12:55.
It's my great pleasure to announce the medalists for event 323, the open male 400 metre freestyle. For the 15-year age group, the bronze medal goes to Luke Owens from Putteridge. Quite right. The silver medal goes to Tyler Stone, City of Norwich. And the gold medal goes to Jacob Bacon, City of Peterborough. Well deserved. For the 16-year age group, the bronze medal goes to Oliver Fennick from Hatfield. The silver to Oscar Hunter from Norwich Swan. And the gold to Connor Mint, Basildon Phoenix. For the 17 years and over age group, bronze medal goes to Patch Robinson, Team Ipswich. Silver medal goes to Daniel Belzy from Hatfield. And the gold to Ryan Wall, City of Cambridge. I'm glad you're still there. Right, and the combined results, multi-classification by British para-swimming points. The bronze medal to Jacob Desoy from Runnymede. The silver medal to Corey Hare from Team Ipswich. And the gold to Rowan Brennan from Basildon Phoenix. Well done, swimmers.